This is an ePoolscapes presentation. We have prepared this video clip in an effort to provide greater familiarity for the work scope descriptions that are being made on plan. This video presentation has been prepared in an effort to elevate your understanding for the many details that are required in building this swimming pool project as we have planned. In order to come to a better understanding for the cost associated with these performances, this clip and narrative has been produced to provide you greater clarity for both the specifications and the standards being implied. By taking a few minutes and reviewing this information, you can become better acquainted with the planned intentions. First level walls consist of the gray color-coded wall portions that embrace the descending staircase that is located and centered on the home's front entry. These walls are to have a matching stucco finish, same as the house, applied on the vertical face, and are to have capstones placed on the horizontal tops of the walls as identified here with the color orange in this slide. Plan listing number 2 consists of water feature number 1, which involves an elevated basin water feature that provides for a 2'6" descending spillway. This body of water flows into a water feature number 2, plan item number 5. These walls are to have stone placed on the vertical face and are to have capstones placed on their horizontal tops of the walls, as identified here in the color yellow. The topical applications involving the planned item listings 1 through 15 is for the purpose of identifying the construction intentions. Item number 1 reflects the desires for concrete flatwork finishing as the number 3 selection, exposed aggregate sand blasted finish. Inclusive in the considerations of this application for concrete flatwork is the pool's cantilevered forming conformity. The Stegmeyer regular style form as exhibited here will be the intended product application. In providing for this product's application, the installation will make all the necessary preparations as exhibited here per the manufacturer's recommendations. Preparation and implementation that is performed in conjunction with the skilled hands of a knowledgeable performer has a much greater potential for accomplishing success than waging war on price alone. Although arriving at a competitive price is an important element to receiving good value, it isn't the most important element to getting a good job done well. Some elements of a successful result can't be measured on an estimating spreadsheet. Some things need to be left to the truest examples of professionalism. Extrapolating meaning from a set of plans and specification requires interpretation of the language in order to become understood. The language of understanding is exemplified in the expression of commitment. The layers beneath most any concrete surface will either provide insurance to longevity or provide a recipe for a short-lived commitment. High-quality results don't just happen. They're designed, managed, supervised, and installed by craftsmen. The orchestration of these events is what creates a harmonious sound to the music, rather than just the noise of the instruments. In selecting tile products, it should be understood that several considerations will be involved. These will involve both the product selections as well as the intention for installation covering the raised bond beam sections of the pool, the waterline tile of the water features, pool and spa, water features and spa spillways, spa seating and pool swimouts, and pool step tiles. There is a difference between custom installations of topical products and just applying mortar and bricks. Mitered cuts, consistent grout joints, continuous running patterns, consistency in the product selection for tolerances and other considerations. Plastering surfaces provide a watertight seal for the pool's shotcrete shell. The standard plaster colors involve color selections that include white, light Tahoe blue, medium Tahoe blue, and dark Tahoe blue. The main pool will involve a medium Tahoe blue plaster together with a pebble combination for the Caribbean shelf and the water feature. Pebble Beach pebble applications have been selected and will provide an appearance that will mirror the look of a wet sandy beach. In addition to these products, the pool plaster surface can involve a 3M quartz application as an upgraded surface. Engineering for this project has involved a structural reinforcement approach that includes the erection of steel reinforced caisson piers. This structurally engineered approach has been based upon the geotechnical report that has identified soil conditions that require these measurements in order to provide structural integrity and longevity. A large part of what we provide in building outdoor living environments is to bring to the table of negotiation a strong sense of applicable knowledge. Simply delegating the vast and in-depth understanding for the multiple disciplines of construction to individual contractors won't lead to obtaining the designed results that have been labored over during the multiple revisions in the process. By building what we design, the full color image of intention comes to life. We don't just build swimming pools. Since 1978, we've been building some of the most beautifully functioning and, most importantly, maturity-intentioned landscapes in the world. How, you might ask? Have we developed our understanding for what's most important? Well, the foundation to a great outdoor living environment requires a connection to a healthy plant growth and development. Strong plant growth requires manageability in this newly created artificial environment. Landscapes, in order to fully mature and fulfill expectations, must be affixed to a well thought out irrigation and drainage system. Replenishments of plant moisture, as well as hydrostatic soil conditions, must be considered and manageable. As good as a design can be, it will still need implementation. The design characteristics that are often exhibited require not only supervision, but project management in order to obtain the benefits of a deeper meaning. That meaning equates to experiencing the maturity and longevity of a well thought out plan. So realize this responsibility simply can't be delegated to just a crew of disconnected strangers. The end results must be orchestrated into a sightful sound of landscape beauty. In applying the final brushstrokes to a well thought out landscape plan for action, night lighting provides the illusions and transparencies to an imaginative venture down a well lit path. As nighttime falls upon us, a well planned for night lighting effect should consider both the fixtures and, most importantly, the placement and location of each contribution to creating the subtle illuminations that broadcast imaginative shadows of illusion. It really won't matter if in the process of constructing the project someone doesn't take complete charge of the intricacies involved in building the intended controllabilities. The automated control system that provides the operational functionality for the entire outdoor living environment requires an individual with a fully vested understanding for all the possibilities that exist in order to make you the beneficiaries of an ultimate possibility. Often, this is where the lower priced performer lacks the understanding and fails to meet the client's unrealized expectation at completion. Unfortunately, it's too little, too late at completion to go backwards and make corrections. Take comfort in knowing that in building what we design, our responsibility for accomplishments have no escape routes to a destination that is other than your ultimate satisfaction. In delegating these responsibilities, it is important to know that you have selected the services of a company that is committed to delivering upon a promise. That promise is anchored in our industry-wide recognized credential status. We'll secure your confidence in the exhibits of our accomplishments through the results of our competent performance in our craft. For 3 generations and from Hawaii to Saudi Arabia, we have been applying the learned skills of delivering upon excellence, and we wish to thank you for choosing ePoolscapes to make your outdoor living environment dreams become reality. In our proposal and in your acceptance and the issuance of your letter of intent, please view the planned efforts to our planning, which have been invested in providing clarity and commitment for the processes of our intentions. We realize that these multiple pages of layered knowledge and understanding are quite comprehensive. In exhibiting these in this presentation, our objective is to allow you to gain greater confidence for the level of commitment that we have expressed. We are hopeful that engaging our contribution as a worthy performer, that this presentation will act as a conduit for assuring you that we mean what we say and will do what we have planned for.